take the radio, call the park. Down there on the Charlie, you need some help. They'll send off in the semicircle. We're going to follow it. Garfish down there.
What was that fish?
Big shelf over there.
Another garfish coming up.
Garfish right there.
Right there.
Now we're coming to the deep end of the spring. This is about 22 feet down right here. I'm going to follow the ledge that you see down there until we come to a large rock. That'll be the home of the creature from the Black Lagoons, where they filmed that black and white horror movie from the early 1950s. There it is, right down there. Now the next spring we're going to see is called the Abyss. Not the biggest, but this is the deepest in the river. Several years ago, they sent a diver down to see if they could figure out how deep it really is. Got down there about 81 feet. Hit a ledge. Couldn't go no further, at least not take air supply. She wasn't going to give that up that far down. But we believe beyond the ledge, this goes to the Florida Aquifer, between 1 and 2 miles straight down. Now, the white flowers on my right, those are spider lilies. This is where the last place I saw the alligator. Let's see if he's here. No sting.
See it?
Alligator turtle. Alligator! Where?
He's coming up. He's coming up. There he is.
You see it?
All right, go just a little further.
See it, Trey?
Big alligator. Holy crap.
That one alligator.
Garfish. No, it's a garfish.
I hope he doesn't see it. Looks like the lighthouse.
Yeah, you don't get both. That alligator was in the Blue Grotto. It's a shame he left because he really looked impressive down there. Somebody check one of them kids out. Let's see what he can do. Now, we're just about on top of some Temecula fire canoes. The Temecula Indians lived here along the Silver River a couple thousand years. Oh, there's a spotted guard. They take the cypress trees, carve them out, build a fire on that, and move it up and down the Silver River, all the different villages. The one you're looking at estimates to be about 800 years old. And they're the deepest part. You see where the limestone's coming up out of the center? That's 26 feet right there. Crushed limestone. Florida is pretty much made of crushed limestone.
There's a lot of fish. Yeah. Oh, look. There's a little fish right there. A blue fish. Oh, look at that fish. Yeah. Dad, look at that fish. Under the boat. There's a fish under those weeds. That's a big weed. Yep.
Well, looks like that alligators went and moved to the other side. I can't see them right now. For the wood had that dated, come up with an estimate of the mid-1500s. Now, we know that there were Spanish explorers here from Tampa at the time. Assumed the boat belonged to them. That's a little bowfin down there. Bigger bowfin over here on the right.
Well, that's a big.
They never come back to get it, so we're going to leave it on display. The reason that we don't bring it up and display it, the boat is made of cypress wood. It's why we believe that cypress wood, as long as it remains submerged in water, will never rot. Better leave it there than bring it up and have it ruined in 5 or 10 years. Aboard the boat, then from there, alligator up ahead on the bank. From there, it flows in an easterly direction for about 9 miles. That's the length of the Silver River, 9 miles. Then joins the Ocala River. From there to the St. Johns River, where it'll flow north by northeast and then on out to the Atlantic Ocean. A couple of days, most of the water we're setting on today is going to be out in the river. Now the river is entirely spring-fed. 128 springs make up the river. Flow of water from all of them combined is said to be 815 million gallons of water each and every day. More or less. Spring of the Stars, only this is much, much larger. You might see a comrade down there. I just saw one die. Okay, now when you're looking for the spring, look to the front of the boat and the bottom. There it is there. It's a cave. It's in that wall. I will turn on it because it goes off to my left. The flow of water from this single spring said to be 550 million gallons of water each and every day, more or less. Now the water comes out of the spring in such a manner it replaces all the water you see before you every 3.5 minutes. The Navy, from time to time, they send divers here just for practice, see how far in there they get where the force of the water blows them right back out again. Now, if you're looking at fish down there and they're swimming normally, they're not in the current. If they're being blown sideways, then they are. And we're going to cross over some statues that were placed here for the filming of a television series, I Spy. Bill Cosby, Robert Culp. Then later they made an appearance in a James Bond movie, Moonraker, with Roger Moore. Here they come. Can you see them down there? We're in there. We're just about back to the dock. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for taking the trip with me today. You've been a wonderful group. I hope you enjoyed the ride down the river and see the springs. Can we ask everybody to remain seated till I have the boat into the dock? There might be a little bump up there.
Amber. 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 Right back at you. That one went right back in my hand. Getting out here?
Now this corral on the left-hand side holds our tortoise friend. Now I said tortoise, it's not a turtle. Wild to get way over 2,000 pounds. We keep our bear around 1,000 pounds. Keep them light because they don't have to hibernate. Kodiak bear may be big, but they're not slow. The guy's been clocked over 40 miles an hour. That's Max and Louie in the pool, the twin brothers.
Now we're giving a hug.
Yes, he's trying to pull his brother back in the pool.
Fun, Jonah. Mommy, I'm thirsty.
He says he's hungry.
I'm thirsty, thirsty,
He wants a
thirsty.
little boy to eat.
Well, there's some water over there by the bears. Go and get some.
No, that's not drinking over the berries.
Oh, sorry.
No, that big guy trying to get in the hole.
I'm not used to doing this. Normally it's just questions and answers. How old they are. All of our Kodiaks between 12 and 13. Louis weighs 1,030. He's our second biggest. He's 11.5 feet tall. In the wild, these guys get close to 2,500 pounds, so put your hands times 2.5. Give you some basics about how big they get. Bone structure-wise, they're full grown, but their weight would just get a lot fatter. Yeah, they don't have to Carbonation spots will allow them to do it because it's a heavy around. This little girl right here is our female co-host. She's about 650 pounds. She wants to weigh them.
Take a picture.
No.
If I parrot jump,
She doesn't want to stop and say hello to us.
You guys are human woodwork. Oh, he's
I'm Captain Ron. You're on the Peregrine, and we're going to be together for the next week. Hey, Roger. Roger, did somebody get my flag back there? Yeah. Where is it? Almost 2 years ago, the Coast Guard come out with a new ruling. All boats are to carry an emergency radio. Ours is above my head in this green box. In case anything happens to you, you become ill or impaired. I call the EMTs. They're down here within a matter of 10 to 12 minutes. They give me a 10-minute warning, it'll only be 2 minutes. It's going to be a lovely boat ride, I can tell. I'm also supposed to tell you where your life jackets are. They're right behind you in those green pouches. And if I decide to do anything with the boat this afternoon, feel free to grab a life preserver, slip it over your head, tie it across your front, and jump overboard. Gators and turtles will take care of the rest. Think of my boat as being a time machine. Yes, folks, I'm taking you back in time, 600 years. 600 years ago is when our pioneers first came down the Silver River. And I'm showing it to you today as they saw it hundreds and hundreds of years ago. If anything falls throughout this entire area, we cannot touch it, nor can we move it. We have to leave it where it lies so that you folks can see and thoroughly enjoy what this entire area looked like hundreds and hundreds of years ago. You'll notice back here we have no riverfront. Florida deer, river otters, and many different species of birds, turtles. And yes, folks, are alligators. Look, is he over there?
Oh, there he is.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
I've been watching him. He's been working at that for about 6 months.
What?
I think I've repeated myself like twice. No? Both, you will see Sugar, who is an eastern screech owl. Now, Sugar might look like a baby, but she is actually fully grown at 5 ounces, and we believe she's between 5 and 6 years old. Now, Sugar was brought to us with an injured wing. We tried to mend the wing, but we were unable to completely heal it, so she can now fly only a few feet before she re-injures her wing. Now, Dancer was brought to us about 5 years ago after she was hit by a car. Physically, she healed fine,
That's the
but
one
she
she was
suffered some brain
talking about.
damage. Normally, a red-tailed hawk will fly anywhere between 200 to 250 feet in the air just to catch their prey. But Dancer can only fly between 12 and 15 feet into the air. And if you look on that perch in front of Luna, you will see 6.
Anybody have any questions? That's enough. Thank you.
That's the one she was talking about. It's like 5 or 6 years old. And it weighs 5.
That they can take down by themselves, but they'll just keep running it around. When the first bird gets tired of chasing it, another bird will take over while the first bird rests. And they'll keep about 20 or so, but in captivity, these birds will live to be about 30. And, but she's still semi-retired. She's getting on up in age. A lot of times, we don't even fly her. We just let her sit on the glove and look pretty, but she's pretty good at it. She's had a lot of practice. So about a nice round of applause for Harry and Jane, our wolfies. It's going to be Isabeau. She's one of our red-tailed hawks that we have here. Now, red shoulders generally have a red front, and the reason they call them red shoulders is because where the wing comes up and arches over, has a reddish color. Red tails are a little more obvious why they got their name. As you can see, she's got some pretty rusty red feathers back there. But they don't actually get those till they're about 2 or 3 years old. Now they're found pretty much all over the United States, but even be Thor, or spectacled owl. Thor's not actually a native, spectacled owls aren't really a native species, they're from South America. But owls are found pretty much all over the world. Wherever you find people at the fairly safe bed, you're going to find owls. And they range in size from about 3 ounces for little eastern screech owls all the way up to around 5 pounds for some of the eagle owls. You can pinpoint the exact location of a mouse from a quarter of a mile away in complete darkness and get to it without ever having to see it. Now, once they locate their prey, they do have their final specialized ability, which is completely surprising. Hey, where are you going? Wrong way, Junior. Now, vultures are actually fairly social birds compared to most other raptors. And because of that, they're used to being around others of their kind. They're a lot easier to work with than a lot of birds of prey. Well, they say once you made a friend with a vulture, you made a friend for life. Maybe a day or two afterwards. It has the second largest breeding population of bald eagles. Alaska has more, but they also have more of the kind of land that bald eagles go for. They like a lot of streamline, a lot of coastline, because the fish is a big part of their diet. And so Alaska just has more of the kind of land that they enjoy. And as you can see, we don't call her gulp and go for nothing. She's not out. If you actually got close enough to see them, they have a golden edge to them. And that's where they got their name from. Now again, Liberty was one of our rehab birds. I don't know if you noticed when she came out, she only had half a wing. It's the same thing with Beauty. Liberty lost her wing from having it wrapped up in fishing line. Beauty lost part of her wing when a poacher tried to shoot her to get her feathers, because there is a huge black market for golden eagle feathers. And she lost the ability to fly, but he lost his freedom. He's sitting in jail right now. It is a federal crime to possess any part of a bird of prey. And if you're found with an eagle carcass and the prosecuting attorney's in an evil enough mood, he will charge you for each and every feather. And it breaks down to about $15,000 plus jail time per feather. So it's just a bad juju to be caught with them. Now, they're mostly found, golden eagles are mostly found out in the western part of the United States, but they're also found throughout Europe and parts of Asia. When if you'll notice as he's flying by, he's got some pretty long skinny legs. And out in the wild, this would help him catch his favorite food, which happens to be snakes. Now, the caracara is Mexico's national bird, and Tequila's trained to put himself away, so I need you guys to help us out today and say, adios, Tequila.
Adios, Tequila.
And he'll put himself away.